everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we were in the trial questioning Sister Bikini, and luckily, Edward is very good at what he does. Even though he's normally a prosecutor, he found a lot of contradictions regarding the murder weapon. So now the question is, did they take the murder weapon and throw it into the river using the snowmobile? I got a little stuck. I got a little tripped up because I was doubting if what evidence I should use, but I'm thinking hard on it, and I think I got everything in order in my mind. Let's continue on. I think the hard one. Yeah, I think because I was reluctant to use something she just gave me, but I can just do that. I don't know why I'm getting all tripped up. I think it is this one. It's the tracks photo because just looking at it, it looks like it only came to the temple. It doesn't look like it came and like I don't see two pairs of tracks, I should say, or two tracks, two sets, whatever. Okay. I'm getting so confused because I'm jumping ahead. That's what's happening. That's the hard part when you're playing it not blind. It's like, wait, what comes first? This is a tricky one, though. I think for someone playing it blind, they would probably struggle, too. Yeah. I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder. You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Myers Edgeworth. However, if what the witness says is true, why is there only one set of tracks? What do you mean? Iris left Hozokura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back. Ah, you're right! You are forgetting one thing, Myers Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction now, doesn't it? See, this is what I was jumping ahead. I know where I have to go with this part. That's what it is. I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow. What do you have to say now, Myers Edgeworth? Is there a flaw in her theory? This idea that the snowfall covered one set of tracks. It's not flawless, it's a contradiction. The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss von Karma, that is impossible. Would you care to explain why there is a rude index finger I'm sorry. That's funny. A rude index. They're always rude with that index finger of theirs. Currently pointing in my general direction. No need. The evidence will do all of the talking for me. On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow. Here we go. The weather data. Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Like I said, it was around 11. Of course. This means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder. The weather report? Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up. Ah! Alright, there we go.
Order, order! Very well then. It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in.
Laugh track here. Yeah, okay, Judge, please.
Whoa!
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Myers Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct?
No, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast, this is actual data. Gah!
Forecast data. All weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true, we cannot be totally sure, eh?
What? How did she pull that off?
It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. Ha! You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Myers Edgeworth.
Pot, kettle. That's all I'm gonna say. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
I looked at it earlier. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, like I said in the last episode. She's not covered in snow. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed. That's right, but proving that is incredibly easy. How dare you interrupt me? If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception. And that is the victim herself, Miss Elise Donham. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be two sets of tracks. Gotcha. Whoa. I had a weird accent there for a second. Why do I always struggle to do your accent, Judge?
I don't know. You're not Canadian, eh?
That's fine. Just what are you suggesting, Myers Edgeworth? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing. Of course it was, because those tracks were gone. Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. Yeah. Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister?
There is only one key for the snowmobile.
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder.
Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance. Iris, why you lying, girl? I'm trying to help you.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge.
Hell no, that bridge is weak as heck.
So she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot. That sounds right. But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
You must have just failed to see it, sister.
Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
But that isn't possible. What is going on?
Order, order, order in the court! What does all this mean?
So then, what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
I think we've arrived at this point due to this witness. Yes, I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. Well then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile.
A witness, huh?
Was there no one out, walking perhaps, near Dusky Bridge on that night? I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that.
Well, an idiot you say.
Unless they had something really important to do. That's a shame. Hold on. Something is coming to me. Oh my god, I know just one idiot. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night.
Your Honor, I actually have an idea. There may be one individual able to help us.
Really?
Yep. You know of someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
Yep.
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. But there are 2 things about him that do come to mind.
1, he's an idiot. Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. And the second being? This individual that I am thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about?
None other than, Phoenix Wright. No, I'm just kidding. Although Phoenix is a different kind of idiot. Trying to cross that burning bridge. My god. Okay, it's, of course it's Larry. Everyone knows it's Larry!
This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc Deladoc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting. Oh my gosh.
This is Larry Botts, the student of the victim Elise Stoneham.
Her student? Interesting. Why was he wandering on the night of the murder?
That's... I could tell them all about his designs for Iris. Jeez. But it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. Ah, you're so slick, Edgeworth, lying like that. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason. That's his way of like backpedaling and saying, I might be wrong. And so, this unfortunate, unreliable looking man. What exactly was it that he saw? Everybody can tell just by looking at a picture of him that he's an idiot. Wow, that's sad. That's really sad, Larry. I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I? I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well.
Larry, you may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you.
The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Ha ha ha! Good luck with that, Franziska. Good luck. Understood, Your Honor. I don't think she's ever met him before, so this is interesting.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
Oh boy, here. Oh, to be continued. Oh no! But I didn't want to end the episode yet. It's too soon. Let's just keep going for a little bit. I don't like my episodes to be too short. Alright. February 9th, 11:15 a.m. and we're in the lobby.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright, I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There is only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, Iris! Whoa! 5 lakhs. That's a lot. I think 5 is like the max number you can have, right? Because I've never seen more than 5. Iris.
I can't tell you about that yet.
Yet?
Not until her safety is confirmed.
Her?
The safety of the acolyte.
The acolyte, huh? She's... Typo. She must be talking about Maya.
Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Stoneham?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
As I thought, no psychologue. Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
She's so cryptic still. Iris, girl, what's going on? Alright, now it's 11:36 and we're back in the courtroom. Here he comes.
Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Korba, where is the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior.
He was sketching something very intensely.
How is that suspicious? Okay.
Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained?
He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
Oh, let's just not touch that with a 10-foot pole or else we'll get ripped.
I can only presume that his intention was to capture you. Ugh!
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Laurie Stoneham, I hope you're ready. Get in here.
It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today.
Better Larry than the judge, right? Oh, you fool. Ouch! He was smiling and now he's crying. I love it. Whips are so beautiful, aren't they? Anyway.
Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
Hey, I was just artistically rendering. Ouch!
You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct?
Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint.
Stop lying.
Well, to use the technical term for the color, Viridian.
Larry, this isn't an art store, now is it?
I know! I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields.
I presume he wanted to say field work. I hope.
That's it! Thanks, buddy!
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial. At all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. Or, to use the technical term, Crimson Lake.
Ouch! Ow, ouch! Ouch! Wait, the judge too? Oh my god. I thought it was still Larry, but then it switched to the judge. Wow. Okay.
Stop your pathetic blabbling and testify like a man.
Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. This is almost too much for me.
Larry, you're so stupid. Okay, what did you see?
I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile.
Why did you stutter?
I didn't meet anyone at the bridge that night.
Yes, you did. You saw Phoenix.
The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I edgy?
Dude.
Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody. Nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? And why was I... Ugh, oh my god, really? Actually, that's true. And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation, or anything else? Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything. Every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination, with no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time.
Larry, are we gonna have to get you some counseling or something? Because that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen at this point. You know, let's just deal with this in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!